Imagine if the world as we know it has ended. In the wake of a nuclear fallout, civilization is but a distant memory. As the dust settles, you emerge from your shelter. The question is, would you survive? In the aftermath of such devastation, survival becomes an art, a test of will and wit. The buildings and structures we've leaned on for shelter and comfort are now rubble and ruin. The world has changed, and we must too. In this new world, it's not just about physical strength and endurance, it's about the mind, the spirit. The traits we've honed and nurtured throughout our lives would suddenly become our most valuable assets or our greatest liabilities. How would you fare in this world? Would your character be your saving grace or your downfall? What traits would make you a survivor in this post-apocalyptic landscape? In this harsh, unforgiving world, only the fittest survive. But what makes one fit for survival? Let's dive into the world of character traits. In the post-nuclear wilderness, it's not just about physical strength or weapons, it's about your character, your wits, and your will. Let's kick off our countdown for top 10 character traits you must have to ensure your survivability. Coming in at number 10 is adaptability. In the ashes of the old world, the rules have changed. The adaptable won't just survive, they'll thrive. Being able to adjust quickly to the harsh realities of a post-nuclear landscape is a trait that can't be underestimated. Imagine finding yourself in a desolate city, where once bustling streets are now eerily quiet. The comfortable world you knew has vanished, replaced by a harsh, unfamiliar reality. How quickly you can accept this new world and adapt your mindset and actions to it will determine your survival. Being rigid can lead to your downfall. You need to be like water, flowing and fitting into whatever shape your new world takes. If it's raining radioactive dust, learn to love the indoors. If the only food source is irradiated rats, bon appetit. If you're adaptable, you'll find a way to make the new world work for you. In the face of adversity, it's not the strongest who survive, but those most responsive to change. At number 9, we have resourcefulness. In a world stripped of conveniences, being able to make the most of what little you have could mean the difference between life and death. Imagine having to convert a rusty old tin can into a pot for boiling water, or using a shattered mirror as a signaling device. It's about making a lot out of a little. Sliding into the 8th spot is patience. The environment, the rules, the stakes, they've all changed. There will no longer be convenience, no quick and easy services, and no one to help and no one to counsel you. Food will take time and effort to either scavenge, farm, or hunt. Entertainment will be pretty much null. And depending on the circumstances, you may even end up alone, or with a very small group of people you can trust. Number 7 is courage. It's not about being fearless, oh no. It's about facing what scares you the most and pushing through. You might have to venture into the unknown, fight off mutated creatures, or make tough choices for your group's survival. Courage is about action in the face of fear. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Coming in at number 6 is empathy. Sounds a bit soft for a survival trait, doesn't it? But think about it. Understanding the emotions and needs of others can help strengthen your group, prevent conflicts, and even gain allies. If you can't understand the people around you, you're in a world of trouble. Empathy is about reading between the lines, listening more than you speak, and realizing that everyone's just as scared as you. We're halfway through. Do you have any of these character traits? The world has changed, and so must we. The traits that once seemed ordinary could be your key to survival. Let's see what other traits are out there that could make all the difference. Coming in at number 5, we have discipline. In a world turned upside down, the ability to remain calm and maintain control in the face of pressures is key to survival. It's the ability to stay grounded that is going to help you defeat any challenges you may face in a post-nuclear world. Next, at number 4, is creativity. The nuclear fallout has stripped away the conveniences of modern life, so those who can think creatively and use what's available to them will have a significant advantage. For instance, a rusty can could become a cooking pot, or a broken mirror, a signal device. Creativity is about making the most out of the least and forming something new and valuable. Sitting at number 3, we find determination. The post-apocalyptic world is a harsh and unforgiving place. But those who can keep going, who can push through the despair and hardship, are the ones who will make it. Determination is what keeps you hunting for food when your stomach is growling, and it's what gets you back on your feet when you stumble. And at number 2, we have resilience. Surviving the fallout isn't just about physical strength, it's about mental fortitude. It's about bouncing back after setbacks, maintaining hope when things look bleak. Imagine being stuck in a fallout shelter for months on end. Resilience is what will keep you sane, keep you focused, and ultimately keep you alive. We're down to the last one, the trait that could mean the difference between life and death in a post-nuclear world. Are you ready? In the desolate aftermath of a nuclear disaster, one trait stands above the rest: optimism. This trait, my friends, is the crown jewel of survival. In a world where everything you knew has been reduced to rubble and radiation, your ability to hope for a better future can mean the difference between life and extinction. Imagine finding shelter in the hollowed-out carcass of a fallen skyscraper, or purifying water with a piece of charcoal. Your optimism or belief that you can get past the struggle and adapt to your surroundings by using the remnants of the old world could be your saving grace. Optimism isn't just about believing in a better future. It's also about the will to fight through the challenges by using your skills, your knowledge, and even your emotions in ways you never thought possible. It's about turning despair into determination and fear into focus, and there you have it. The top 10 traits for survival in a post-nuclear world. Do you have what it takes?